This is going to be a video explaining all the lines that I make reference to while you're following along in my trades. I thought this might be easier than trying to explain everything while the trade is happening. Over here, I have them all lined up so you can see them. I color code everything to make it real easy. That way, when I'm in the trade, I'm not I'm not really thinking about what it is because you just kind of get used to that over time. But I do have them labeled right now so you can see them. So you have a daily low, a daily high, overnight low, overnight high, your previous settle, your half back, your 100% of your initial balance low, and your 100% of your initial balance high. And down here you have your stop, your 40 ticks, your initial target, and then your entry. You won't use these unless you are putting them on the chart like I do. But right now I use the DOMs to place all my trades so they don't show up on the chart. So then the only other lines that you'd really see on my chart is your market profile POC, which is this line here, your volume profile POC, your volume area low, and your volume area high, which are these lines here. Also, I don't use the value area on the market profile. So normally there might be a line here and maybe here, or they might have it highlighted in a box around this that would represent that value area. And I don't use that. I only use the volume profile here. Probably the next video I'll do is one on how to set up all these charts. But I wanted to get this one done so it was easier to follow along in my trades. My charts are set up on a split session. So you have the ETH or extended trading hours here. This starts at 1800 the night before, and then it'll end when the market opens at 9:30 the next day. And then this is your RTH. This is from 9:30 to 4 o'clock the next day. So if you just got to your charts and you imagine that none of this is here, all you can see is the overnight session that's printing right here. The first thing you would do is grab your daily low, bring it down here. Grab your half back for yesterday, right there. Grab your daily high, that's going to go here. You might have to zoom in just a little bit to find your settle, which is right here at this triangle. You grab your settlement line, put it there. And then you grab your overnight low, which is printing right now, your overnight high. And then you can copy this and put in another half back here for you. Just like that. Then at 9:30, the market's going to open and the profile is going to shift over to here. And again, you're not going to see any of this obviously yet. But that gives you levels to work from. And then it's just going to be up to you to decide, when these become irrelevant and you can delete them. Then at 10:30, you can do the 100% of the initial balance. So for me, the initial balance is these pink letters here. You can either highlight this manually, or you can just come over here to your Fibonacci. And I did some custom settings on it that if you go from here to here, you have 100% here and 100% below. You grab these lines. And I like to lead them just a little bit. So if the mark comes here, I'll put it somewhere in here. Or if you have a major level that's even close, you would, whichever is closer is what I would do. And put your 100% above. Do the same thing, lead it just a little bit. Then you can delete this. Once this stays over, then you just come in, copy these lines. Just repeat the whole process over again. Down here, grab your settlement. And there you go. I'll usually place them with it zoomed out. It's just so much easier to see. And then I'll zoom in and get them exactly where I want them. Once you have them where you want them, then you just lock them, You're all set. I think these last ones are pretty self-explanatory because you see me place them on the chart all the time. It's just up to you whether you want to use them or not. The only other thing I can think of that you might see me do on the chart is highlight singles like this or highlight a node. I really want it to stand out. Every now and then I'll extend a POC or I'll plot a weekly POC. Those will be yellow. Everything is color coded so that when I'm in a trade, I don't have to think about what it is. I already know that this is some type of overnight level, high or low, and I don't need to have labels on it. Obviously, you don't need to plot all these levels if you don't want to, but I feel like when you first get started, it really helps to train your eye on what you should be looking at. So I think that pretty much wraps up this video about what you're going to see on my chart during my trades. If there's anything else on my chart, I'm probably going to be talking about it or it's going to be labeled. So hopefully this helps you follow along a little bit better in the trades. If you do have any questions about the things in this video or any of my other videos, just go ahead and post them in the comments below. Like I said before, the next video I'll probably do will be how to set these market profile charts up and set up your volume profile. If you made it this far, thanks for watching and showing interest in my trading. If you felt like this video helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos in the future. I would appreciate it. Thank you.